I want to lose weight this year. This is such a popular goal for the next year, but how many people fail at it every single time? Around 80% of people all over the world. And they all make the same mistakes. Don't get me wrong, I've also done all of these mistakes and the results were always the same. But over the years, I put together a system that allowed me to crush all of the goals that I made for myself. And in this video, I want to share that exact system with you. But let's come back to the original quote. I want to lose weight this year. What would you do if you wanted to achieve that goal? Maybe eat less, eat healthier, start a training plan. These are all things that will work towards your goal, but how would you do these things? This is one of the biggest mistakes that I see people make when they make New Year's resolutions. They just spit out a shallow goal with nothing behind it. Not a plan, not what they want to achieve, not where they want to go, nothing. This sentence, I want to lose some weight this year, sounds simple, but it isn't. And that is the first point that you have to work towards. Make it so understandable that even a toddler could achieve it. Imagine if you would tell this to a 2-year-old that he should lose some weight. He wouldn't know what to do. Obviously he wouldn't understand you, but let's just say that he can understand what you're saying. Then he still wouldn't know what to do. He doesn't know what a diet is. He doesn't know what training is. So if you just say lose some weight, he's gonna sit there and be worried about what to do because he doesn't know. And for many people, even though they're adults, it's still the same. And many people would say that these people are stupid, but saying this would just be ignorant because a lot of people don't actually know where to start and what to do after. And to help these people out, including yourself, you should make the plan as easy to follow as can be. What would that look like? For example, if you wanted to start journaling for every evening over the next year, then this could be as followed. You first of all grab yourself a piece of paper and a pen. Once you've got that, you go to a table, sit down and lay these things upon that table. Then you grab the pen and write in the top right corner of that piece of paper the date that you have today. After you've done that, you go and write in the top right. Is that understandable? I hope it is, because I can't make it much simpler. And that is what you should do with your goals as well. An exact step-by-step program on how you can follow that goal. But what if you really don't know what to do next and get stuck on that plan? Well, then research this. The internet isn't just a source of entertainment, but also for all the knowledge that is deployed all over the world. And if you have a burning question that is keeping you from achieving your goal, then go on the internet and type in that exact goal. It is very unlikely that a person hasn't been at the same point where you are right now. So go onto the internet, research this, and then your question will be solved. After you understand it, make it as easy as you can. It sounds simple, but so many people f this step up and then wonder why they don't have any motivation for it after January. And just because of this one step, 80% of people all over the world fail at their New Year's resolutions. They don't make it easy for themselves. They just put a shallow goal out there and expect that they can follow it for the rest of the year. Sure, on the first days they have enough motivation to really get after it, but afterwards, it's just gonna be hard to follow their own goals. Even the most successful people aren't as stupid to make their goals harder than they have to be. They also use these tactics. They maybe don't tell you about it to look smart, but they do. So really, get over your ego. Don't think that you know everything and set yourself easy to follow instructions so that you can go after your goal and achieve it with ease. But what is also very important when you want to set yourself a goal is that you set it in a range where you can actually achieve it. Some people set themselves unbelievable goals, like they want to achieve 1 million per year, while they haven't even achieved earning 10k per month. It is definitely easier for the people that already earn 50k a month, but not for you if you just earn 3k over 1 month. That is going to be a very hard goal. And that is a goal that is going to make it unlikely for you to succeed. And even though, while you have the best mindset, while you think that you can get through it, your subconscious mind knows that you can't. And your subconscious mind is where the most constraints are. If it doesn't believe that you can achieve a goal, then you are not going to achieve it. It's that simple. So when you set yourself a goal, make sure that it is in an achievable range. Let's say for example that you've never trained before in your life. Then a very achievable goal could be that you start to train 3 times a week. It is not that hard to do, but it is also not easy. And that is the perfect combination to set yourself goals. Set yourself some goals that are in the range where they're not too hard to achieve, but also not too easy so that you don't just procrastinate one week after another. Give yourself a challenge, but don't make it unbelievable. Give yourself a hard task to do, but easily achievable if you put in enough work. That is the perfect range where your goal should be. And again, when you set yourself a goal that is perfectly in your range, make it as easy to follow as can be. Then after you've set yourself a goal, there are 2 important steps to keep yourself on it. The first thing is that no matter how motivated or unmotivated you are, that you do one simple step, no matter how tiny it is, every single day. If we go back to the example of I want to lose some weight and you've started a diet, then one simple thing is that you don't get off your diet, don't have a big cheat day, but rather treat yourself by just ordering something healthy, by not cooking yourself. It is not as big of a step as if you would cook for yourself and track every single nutrient, but it is still a step towards your goal. If you order a salad, if you order a chicken tikka masala, if you order anything that is healthy, doesn't matter what you order, it doesn't matter how often you do it. If you just take a step every single day, you will get to your goals faster. You will build up a discipline that will get you going after multiple of months. This is what you need to keep track of your goals. You need to make it a habit. You need to build the discipline to go after it every single day. Discipline and motivation don't come out of nowhere. You have to build them up. And if you do something every single day, motivation and discipline will follow. If you want to start to train, go into the gym every single day. If you just go on the treadmill, if you just work out for 10 minutes, it doesn't matter as long as you do it every single day. When you get more advanced and have made it a habit, sure can you take one rest day. But if you do something every single day, you will build up your discipline, your willpower and your motivation, which are the 3 most important things that you need to get after your goals. And who knows, if you start working out for 10 minutes, why don't you stay for 20? Why don't you just do full 3 sets? Why don't you just do the full workout instead, now that you're motivated? It is such a simple and tiny step, but it is very much needed for you to achieve your goals. Now the last step that is maybe the most important out of these is that you track your progress. Oh, I'm sorry, that was too shallow. Let me go in a bit more. What I mean by that is that you first of all maybe have a habit tracker, that you track how many days in a row you have actually worked towards your goals. If you just did it for 10 or 50 minutes, that you track that down, that you even write down what amount of time you have put into it, and that you do it daily. You have to choose the right measure or else you're going to fail. Let's say for example that you want to start earning 10k a month in the next year. And before you haven't earned anything. So what would be a bad measure to track? How much income you already have. Why would that be a bad measure? I want to hit 10k a month. So if I track how much I earn right now, I know how much I still have to get until I'm at 10k a month. That's stupid. That isn't stupid if you think of the beginning. For most people, in the first 3 to even 6 months, they're not gonna earn anything. And if you track that every single day, you're gonna get demotivated because there's still a fat 0 on your piece of paper. And what you don't acknowledge along the way is the work that you've put in, the website that you have designed and put out there, the shop that you have configured to its best standards, the product that you have engineered that is gonna change the whole market. In general, the work that you've already put in won't be measured if you just keep track of your goal, of the one number that is standing on your bank account. So what you should always really track is the steps that you put towards your goals. If you do this, the goals are gonna follow automatically. Of course, can you track when you have a certain amount so that you can buy yourself something nice? That is obviously not a bad thing to do. But what you should never neglect is measuring the right things as the work, the time and the effort you have put towards your goals. Because if you do that, you're gonna get unmotivated, you're not gonna see any results, and everything will just feel unnecessary and like it hasn't achieved anything at all. So when you make yourself new goals for the next year, then be sure to keep track of these 4 things. Because if you really follow through on them, there's not gonna be anything in your way stopping you from achieving your goals. But if you still think that you can't achieve anything in the next year and still have a bad mindset, then watch this video right after. Always keep your focus on your purpose. See you next time.